What's up, guys? My name's Anthony. I want to welcome you back, or welcome you to Crypto Ride. A lot has happened since our last episode, and we're going to get into all of it. Talk about what you can be expecting, some key targets to watch for Bitcoin if you're looking to invest, if you're looking to sell or add to positions, or even just figure out what to do, because it has seemed like the sky is falling as of late. Although we did see a little bit of a bounce today, which I'll also get into a little bit in this video. First thing I want to tackle, though, is I want to talk about an article that came out a few days ago. Bakkt delayed its platform launch. They've now announced January, and they're targeting January 24th as the date where they're going to launch this. So I'm just going to read a little bit here. Bakkt, an upcoming crypto retail payment system and futures platform, is delaying its launch to better ensure the platform's success at release. On November 20th, the CEO of Bakkt released an update on Medium outlining the future business plans for the company, describing some of the progress and implementing new features, and declaring that the company's initial launch is being postponed until January 24th. According to Kelly Loeffler, the delay is meant to give the project more time to make sure the platform is operationally sound at launch. I think this is a good move, as I wouldn't want to see Bakkt launch too early and then not be ready and have some sort of bumps in the road, which could then scare off investors. Personally, as a long-term holder of Bitcoin, I like that they're pushing this back. I'd like to see them make sure they get it right the first time, even if that means we've got to suffer some downward momentum as a result of it. Now, if you go back and you look over towards the beginning of this chart here, you can see in October, November, we really had months of sideways action, which was part of the reason I didn't really make too many videos, because there wasn't that much action. All of a sudden, on November 15th, we see this downward plunge, kind of steps down. Then we see another one on the 19th, which is the date I just talked about. And we seem to have just keep falling. Small correction here, but hate to burst your bubble. I don't think this is going to be a long-term correction or a major trend reversal. I think we're just seeing a little bit of a bounce. And my overall gut feeling tells me we're not going to see any big meteoric rises before the end of 2018, the way everyone's been saying. Why do I say that? Because everyone's been saying we're going to see meteoric rises by the end of 2018. And markets tend to do the opposite of what everyone thinks. And if you've been invested in the space for a long time, then you've seen this happening literally all year, where people are saying, oh, next month's going to be huge. Next month's going to be huge. First, it was consensus. Now it's been backed. That's been pushed back. And then people just started talking about quarter four, because historically quarter four was always a huge time for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. But I don't think that's going to be the case this year. I don't want to burst anyone's bubble, and I don't think it's the end for Bitcoin, but I think we do have to be patient. Those of you who've watched my channel before, you know I am not a perma bull. I'm someone who tries to look at investing objectively and make informed decisions. And I'm not just here to pump you up. I don't just make videos so you can get excited and throw all your money into crypto. But on that note, I do want to talk a little bit about some target prices here. If you look at this chart, I just made a horizontal line here showing a key line of resistance. And that is what I'm showing at $6,733. Really, the key number to keep in mind here is 68. Until Bitcoin breaks $6,800, until that happens, I don't think we're going to see any sort of major movement upwards. Okay, that has been the line to watch. And you can see really as we got into June, July, August, September, October, it was a long time where we had that sideways movement. So that is a major line of what's going to act as resistance right now on the way up. Now, I want to show you something else. When you're analyzing price and looking at charts here, one thing you have to do is you have to look to the past and see these key levels where people bought or sold a lot of any particular security, or in this case, Bitcoin. And if you go all the way back to, I guess you have to say about August of 2017, you see where I have these blue lines created. You have a lot of price action over there. So this first one at $3,200. Yeah, I know, guys, that sounds low. I guess a lot of you would not want to see Bitcoin go that low, but I'll tell you what, if Bitcoin's price hits that point, I am a buyer. If it falls even lower to the other support we should have at 2,700, I think that could be another low, and I don't even want to talk about if it goes lower than that. But for me, I'm a long-term hodler, and I am looking to buy at 3,200, and then again, I would buy a little bit at 3,200, and I would potentially buy a little bit more at 2,700. Do I think it's going to go that low? I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not a professional financial advisor in any way, shape, or form, like I've said, but I do think it's possible. So hopefully that clears some things up for you as far as what you may want to be expecting price-wise. I know the price looks good today, and at the time of recording, we're talking about November 28th, but not so sure. It's going to be a long-term move upward. I think it's a short-term bounce, and then I think we could see some more downward action. That's what I'm waiting for. So for you, if you are not invested in cryptocurrency yet, I think this is an amazing time to buy. Just my opinion. But if you're already invested and you're just looking to strengthen your position and get more, you may want to hold out and see if we're going to go lower. That's my plan. And we'll see how things work out. I just want to thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not, again, thanks to our new subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time on Crypto Ride.